This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
The award-winning Lee Pitts Live is brought to you by Hodges University. Build the future you at Hodges University.
Southwest Florida, welcome back to the award-winning Lee Pitts Live here on this Sunday morning. And I'm just so thrilled as we start to wrap up our 4-week stint here at the Dunbar Community School. It has been a fabulous experience as well. Next week, we will be at the Lee County Black History Society starting next month. Behind us is this historic auditorium that is the centerpiece of this fabulous school for higher education, GED, English as a second language. Just want to improve your overall education. This is an adult school, and the accommodations here have been fabulous. Big shout out to the principal of this school, Ken Burns. We have a fabulous show in store for you this morning. Get a chance to talk to some entrepreneurs. You know I like to talk to young businessmen. We got some businessmen here. Walter Watson will be our first guest. He's the president of Watson's Moving Company. Yes, he moves people all over the United States. You're going to love his success story, and his website will be on the screen as well that you can get information on him as along the way. We'll also get a chance to talk to a guy who's got a very innovative company, Medicab Transportation, for all your medical needs, disabilities, challenges you may have. He has special equipment to move you around to your appointments, get you all around with his Medicab. That would be Martin Dungu. All that's happening on Lee Pitts Live is happening right now, and we'll be right back. Just want to remind everybody that in the next segment of the show, we got a chance to go out to the Quality Life Centers off-Broadway play Annie. You're going to see that in the next segment. You see the kids performing. The Quality Life Center does an outstanding job in the community. The Q. Before we get to that, got to talk to this young entrepreneur, Walter Watson, young businessman. Walter, welcome to Lee Pitts Live, finally on the set.
Thank you for having me. I'm very grateful to be here today. Thank you.
Man, I'm just honored to have you here. You represent what I wish I had been when I was at your age, fresh out of, been out of college for a while now, like a year or so. Florida Gulf Coast University, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Tell us about your matriculation at Florida Gulf Coast University and how that plays into where you are today.
Perfect. So basically, I graduated from Florida Gulf Coast University, business finance degree, and I joined Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated back in 2013. So you are my brother, my fraternity brother. I'm very grateful to hear that.
Phi Beta in the house?
Yes, of course. We represent. And basically, I'm born and raised here in Fort Myers, Florida. So I have my roots here, and I just stay here so I can give back to my community and make an impact here.
Now, you have an interesting business concept. You are a moving company. You move people locally and nationally with your fleet of trucks. These are people who want to move their homes, their businesses, just a typical, when we think of Mayflower or something like that, and you're the president and the CEO and the founder, and you actually put local people to work with your company, and you can't be a day over 21, man, you're a baby. Just talk about you deciding that you want to work for yourself.
Of course. Well, actually, I come from a banking background, similar as yourself. I worked at Wells Fargo as a banker for about 3 years, and I gained a financial background where I realized the corporation system, and I realized if I'm going to do something, I want to be passionate about it, and so I decided I wanted to start my own company. Growing up, my father had his own company. He built pools for a living, and so I knew that one day I wanted to start my own business, and I basically one day after leaving work, I did some research, and I realized that the average family moves 12 times in their lifetime. And I realized, wow, there's an opportunity there I need to take advantage of. And so I did some more research, and the rest is history.
What were some of the obstacles that you may have faced in getting your business up and running?
I would say early on, having the startup capital to actually begin my business, being young. I'm only 23 years of age right now, and the startup capital was a challenge for me early on. However, if you have the will, you'll find a way. And so I had to make a lot of sacrifices to save money to eventually start my own company. And, a wise man once told me, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
Now, we have people looking at you in the surrounding 6 counties throughout Southwest Florida. No matter where they live in those counties, if they are looking to move, they know people who want to move anywhere in the United States, they need to get a quote from you before they make a decision on moving, because you can beat any quote, right?
That's absolutely correct. With Watson's Moving Company, we actually beat all competitors' quotes, so we guarantee you that we're going to give you the best price possible. We offer packing services. We do local and long-distance moves. We also offer senior discounts as well as military discounts, and we actually hire college students. So, we're actually giving back to the community as well as, helping our customers succeed and having a moving process that's simple and affordable.
What do you think makes your company stand out amongst the others?
I would say the biggest thing for me is that we come in with a personal touch. We don't try to overcharge our customers like many of our competitors. We come in with a fair price. We do honest work. We actually come back and give gifts to our customers to thank them for their business. And we actually hire, like I said, college students, and we give them an opportunity to earn extra money while they're in college because we know the opportunities are quite limited. And we don't pay our employees minimum wage. I don't believe in minimum wage. I always thought that, that was a way to trap people into a job so you can't progress very much. We actually pay our employees about $20 an hour. So I'm very grateful that we were able to do that.
What advice would you give people who are interested in starting their own business?
Definitely. I believe that the 2 most important times in anyone's life is when we were born and when we figure out why we were born. So with that said, I would say that, the first step is figuring out what is your talent. The second step, I would say, is how can we use your talent and turn that into a business? And the third step is just taking action. I find that a lot of people in my generation are not taking advantage of their opportunities. We have technology at our disposal. We have so many different resources. There shouldn't be any excuse for anyone. If you have a goal, you have dreams, you have desires, you should just step up to the plate, be bold, and just try it out.
Now, one of the things I notice about you is you're so enthusiastic, man, and so proud of the fact that you have never broken even a handle off of anybody's furniture or supplies or anything when you're moving people all over the country, and you've done a lot of moving already. Tell us, how do you go about maintaining that quality control?
Yes, of course. Well, we actually have processes in place to ensure that our customers' goods aren't damaged. We realize how important a lot of items are to some of our customers. Some things people have had in their family that's passed down in tradition for years, 20, 30, 40 years, and these are important for these customers. So we have processes in place. We have certain packing material that's specially created for all kinds of fragile materials, and we have definitely, we covered all bases, I would say, when it comes down to making sure we don't damage anything, because we don't want to hurt any of our customers.
What's some of the feedback you've gotten from your customers after you moved them around? And I know you also have a special touch where you actually go back and visit many of them.
That's completely correct. Basically, a lot of customers tell us, hey, these guys showed up on time, they did exactly what I told them to do, and I was completely satisfied with their service, and I'm going to recommend you to other friends. And so we get that a lot. A lot of people recommend us. Most of our business comes from word of mouth, which is the best form of advertising. And we just really believe in doing a great job and creating a great experience for our customers. And so we do come back after the move's all set, check back on our customers, say, hey, how's everything going? How is your new place? How's your family? Oh, by the way, as a token of our appreciation, here's a gift. We appreciate you, and we want to thank you.
Okay. Now, you will move any move. So if people are watching us now, dormitory, wherever they are, and they want to do a small local move here in Southwest Florida, you're game for that. If they want to go around the country, you're game for that. If they're somewhere out of the country, out of the area, you need to go there, get their stuff and bring it back to Florida or wherever you need to take it. You take care of all of that, right?
It's absolutely correct. We always pride ourselves in saying that, no job is too big or too small. Watson's Moving does it all. So that's truly correct. We actually take care of, even if someone wants to move one item. I moved one couch for a family, and we moved right down the road, maybe 2 miles away. But, the family couldn't necessarily, they didn't have the means to transport that item. And we take pride in being able to be flexible for our customers and offer many different services that caters to everyone's needs, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Now, you have built a great model. You also work closely with the colleges and universities, dormitory moving, those types of things. And you also make sure that when the moving has taken place, people know to remember Watson's Moving Company.
That is correct. We actually add a personal touch to every move. We have something to remember each person by, and we follow with them regularly, I would say. All of our customers that we had previously, me being in a fraternity at Florida Gulf Coast University, being a part of Phi Beta Sigma fraternity, I made a lot of connections, I would say, on campus, and I got close to a lot of students, and I'm pretty well known around campus, and word got around, and next thing you know, people think about moving. They say, hey, use Watson's Moving. He can definitely help you out. He's going to beat all competitors' quotes, and it's kind of a word of mouth thing, but I would say the word spread from just being great for our customers.
Okay. Well, keep up the good work, man.
Thank you.
Phi Beta Sigma in the house. When we come back, we'll find out about another interesting company. First, we'll take a quick look at something that's happened at the Q, Annie, and then we'll be right back.